Anyway, local should sing in your language, guys, in French, but the song is too nice. Much. Hello, everyone. Good evening, and welcome to Nora's evening live stream. This is your girl Nora. Good morning, wherever you're watching me from, and good evening, good afternoon. Hello, my beautiful viewers, my beautiful subscribers, people who support this channel. How are you? Muri bulungi. Asubire nti buli omu ali fayine. Naffe tuli eno tuli bulungi. It's so yes. Hello, good evening. How are you doing? And good morning. Yes, there are some people who have just woken up, guys. So sometimes if I say good morning, don't ask. Don't say, are you crazy? No, I'm not crazy. Some people have just woken up and you know who they are. Some are still in bed because it's still early. It's like around 4 a.m. in the morning. But how are you? How are my beautiful brothers and sisters? Today it's Sunday and tomorrow is Monday. So here we on Sunday, kids usually go to school. And in my country, Uganda, on Sunday, it's a holiday. Saturday and Sunday, it's a holiday. Hello, Vikram. How are you doing? Good evening. So in Uganda, that's how things are. But here in Saudi Arabia, children usually go to school. My friend who is in UAE, she told me that there in UAE, kids don't go to school on Sunday, which is good. Like, for me, you know, the first time I was in Oman, and kids could go to school on Sunday, and I'll be like, who does that? Who does that? It's a weekend. And on Friday, you guys, you call it weekend. Yet me in my country, on Friday, kids go to school. And then later on, I realized that I'm in a different universe. Here, it's Friday. It's their praying day. We in Uganda, because the most percentage in Uganda, they are all Christians. Hi Vikram, why are you crying, my friend? Why are you crying? That's when I realized that where you go back, that's what we in our language is that when you go where they eat dog, you eat dog. But can you know you cannot do that? You just have to follow the rules. Yes, so here things are different. That even on Christmas, here they go to school. which in Uganda, like December, it's also holiday for kids in Uganda. They stay home from December up to November. Actually, the holiday will be starting on November 22nd there. That's when the holiday will begin in Uganda for students. Now you can imagine, kids will be staying home for 2 good months. Hey, so how are you? Tell me. Hi, Victor. Why are you screaming? What's wrong? You're crying, you're screaming. What's up? I know you told me to call you, but I haven't yet gotten my time very well. I haven't gotten time to sit down and say I need to call. First of all, I need to know why should I even call? Tell me. What are we going to talk about? Vic, kindly tell me. No say. Hey guys, kindly support this guy of mine, support this friend of mine from India. Support him through. I think let me just bring my clothes next to you guys while I talk. Can anyone? I'm on my knees, my beautiful in-laws. My in-laws, my brothers-in-law, my sisters-in-law. Let me kanzijeko coffee ono bamuyita ochud ohud oba ohud ohud. How are you? Oba okud. Hi okud. How are you doing? Okud. I hope everyone is well. Assalamu alaikum, my brother from another mother. How are you doing? Kayf Hale. Are you all doing well? How many of you are going to church? And how many of you have just returned from your prayers? Me here, it's already evening hours, and yeah, you can see me working as usual. I am folding clothes, but today I don't have a lot of clothes to iron, just folding. That I love you. Oh, are you sure? You know me, when someone tells me they love me, what runs in my mind is marriage. Are you willing to marry me? No, I'm too much. Guys, don't tell me that you love me when you know that you're not going to marry me. Ego leg. Habit. Are you going to marry me? Don't just tell me that you love me when you know you don't. You don't start my heart. My heart, you know, my heart is easier. It can jump out of water and then come down. And then it start to misbehave. Watin. Hi, Watin. Watin, how are you? Assalamu alaikum, Watin. I think this Watin like watching SpongeBob. I can see Patrick. Watin, you're my friend from now onwards. From now onwards, you and I, we are friends because I've seen you're a big fan of SpongeBob, and I'm also a big fan of SpongeBob. If you mean your Patrick, then I'm your Sandy. let me today be a lazy woman. Okay, Vikram, what's wrong? What's up with okay? What's up with the okay? What's up with the okay? What's up with okay? A girl, do not love me. Well, I'm also a girl, but I tell my sisters that I love them. And I call them my darlings because, like, sometimes I call them sweet names so that I can make them feel special. You tell your loved ones how much you love them. You tell them those sweet words to make them feel good. You know, in school they used to tell us, right? Not even in school, like even in church. Even in church, they used to tell us to spread love because the Bible teaches us to love one another, not to hate. All right. Do you love me? Oh, look at this silly girl. Do you know how much I love my darling young sisters? I love them. You know, let me sit down here because you're deleting the messages and I don't know why you're deleting the messages. You're afraid of seeing this word. So I don't know how. Let me put it this way, in a way that you won't feel like I've offended you. Saying the word I love you, it doesn't mean that you really love someone. I love you, you can use it even to your sister, your brother. You can tell them I love you guys. Like from your heart, you love them because they are your siblings. You can tell your friend, like me, my friend, she always tells me that, you know what, Nora, I love you. Always remember that I love you. I love you is not a bad word, but here, I've realized that here in Arab, like Muslims here, they feel like if you've told someone I love you, it's like you have to have a commitment with them. No, you don't have to feel that way. You all know it's not in the other way around that you understand, but it has to be in a way that you also understand. Like you can tell even your mom, you can even tell your mom that, mother, I love you. And she's like, I love you too. You can tell your sister, I love you, big sis. And she's like, little sis. Like sisters, we always give each other's names. Like me, my sister, she always calls me a silent banner. She'll be like, "Oh, I miss you, my little girl," side banner, and I'm like, "I love you too, my train dragon." We call each other's names, and she's like, and when it comes to my sister, it's always worse. Like when people ask her, "How is your sister?" She's like, "Oh, you mean my young sister?" There's a time one of her friends was like, "Is that your young sister?" This guy came to me, was like, "The way your sister talks to you, it's like she's talking to." We've all been thinking that when she tells us about her young sister, we thought she meant someone young, someone with no brain. That's the problem that I always face whenever I go to meet up with my sister at maybe her workplace, or maybe they have gone out with her friends, and then later on I have to join them in, and this is a reaction that I'm going to get from each and so you all grown up like this. We've always thought that you're just a kid. Khalid, how are you doing? How are you doing, Khalid? Thank you so much for coming. Assalamu alaikum. Hi, hello, how are you, my beautiful people? My habibtis, how are you, darlings? Thank you so much, guys, for coming. Don't forget to like and subscribe to Nora's channel. I hope everyone is doing well. I'm telling you how in Uganda we call each other's when you like siblings or maybe cousins or maybe friends, you give each other's names. Because someone here was like, "Nora, do you love me?" And I was like, "I love you." And then I realized that you guys Muslim, when you guys who are Arabs, when someone tells you that I love you, you feel like they are into you. No, sometimes someone can tell you I love you when they are not into you. I love you is just an expression of making someone feel good. So don't get it wrong. Next time, even if I come here, I call you guys my habibtis, just know that I want you guys to feel good and feel warmed and welcomed. So are we together, my egg legs? Yes, I hope we are together there. So me, I come from a place where I would like making people feel good, people feel welcomed and warm, for them to feel comfortable, to feel like I'm home. With all this love, I'm not going anywhere. But try to mess up. Don't mess up. The moment you mess up, that's when you realize that I'm in a wrong place. I'm in a wrong place. But anyway, on my side, to me, I've realized that every time I meet up my siblings' friends, they always think that, like, to my big sis and my big brother, for them, their friends, they always think that I'm a kid, like I'm still young. And to my siblings, the one that follows me on my back, they are like four. I have like four of them who follows me. For them, when they speak of me, people think that they are talking about the richest sister in the world. Yet, Kavera. May God bless me and gives me money, guys. But anyway, I love everyone in my family. I love my sisters. I love my mother. I love my brother, because the way actually they talk of someone, you may think, okay, in for you in your imagination, imagine it, someone is telling you that, oh, I have my kid sister, she'll be coming soon, and I have to make sure that this and this and this is prepared, and then that, and then for you that they are telling that, you're like, I wish I could see how old is that person who is coming, the one they are preparing for. And then my sisters, the young ones who follow me, for them, when they tell someone about me, this person's image, he will start type of soup? Type of soup? Chicken soup, vegetable soup. So for you as a person, you start imagining and say that if you see they are talking about their big sister. So for me, my young sisters, I'm their big sister to them. And then the person will be like, huh, it seems this person is too tough. And then when I reach, they see this sweet and welcoming face. That's the worst thing. I don't know what they tell these people. I don't know what my siblings always tell the people. Because you reach at someone's place and then someone's like, oh, is that you? Oh my God, I've heard so much about you. How are you? I'm a very big fan of you. You know, Nora this. Oh, yeah. And you're like, at the end of the day, you realize that people have always thought of you as someone else, maybe someone working in a big company, maybe someone owning. Yet you don't even own anything. I own something. I own my life. Okay. So even if I don't own a company, I own my life. My life is not for rent to anyone. It's only maybe to God, but to others. So anyway, I think I've made things clear. So when someone calls you my love, it doesn't mean they really love you. Don't be offended. My beautiful brothers who are watching, I know you guys from Saudi, you watch me. And in Oman, you also watch me. When someone tells you, because I know you guys very well, your mind runs so wild and you're like, did she say that she loves me? No. Love, someone tells you I love you or calls you love, it's just an expression of making you feel welcomed, feel good. But it doesn't mean that they really mean what they say. You get it? Tell your friend who is next to you. We know how to call people that we love from our heart. We know how the names that we call them, and they also know that, yeah, they can feel it. They can feel it. Like, yes, this person, when he calls me, or when she calls me this name, she really means it, because I know that's how the sound of the love that she gives me sounds. So don't be worked up. I know someone one time called me. There's a word that someone once told me, and me I was meaning something else. This is a word. I told this person I would like to rest, like to take a rest. This person thought that the word rest, it's having sex. I was like, what? So I saw this person following me. I was like, hey, where do you think you're going? This person was like, you and me. I was like, are you the craze? Are you the craze? I said I want to rest. Rest does not mean that you and me. No. There are some words that you so here, those are the words that you have to be careful using when you're talking to someone who does not understand English properly. You have to be very, very careful on how you have to use sign. Like here, maybe when you're trying to tell someone you want to go to bed to sleep, you have maybe to say, I want to go to sleep. Like no, maybe someone there will understand. But if you say I want to get rest, that word I stopped using it. I stopped using it when I was in Oman, because I used to tell my former boss, like, I need to go and get some rest. That's when you realize that, oh jamaa sijui kama nataka nini, nimwambie nini huyu jamaa. So you have to be very careful here with the words that you use. You might speak in English, but someone is understanding it again differently. But I hope you guys have understood. Hey, when someone tells you, calls you names like darling, love, what, it's just a word of expression. just expressing, darling friend. Like what someone actually one time, mm, again, my girlfriend, my G, told me, Nora, this and this and this is we, and I was like, okay. So this person was like, Nora, who is that? I was like, oh, this is my honey. This person suddenly just got angry. I was like, why are you angry? That's when I even realized that he had always had feelings. So I'll ask this person, why are you angry like that? I was like, so you've always had a man and you never told me. Why are you women all liars? Why do you like lying? I was like, are you for real? So then I decided to call my friend when this person was there, and I had to put in a loudspeaker. So my friend, she was like, my girlfriend, and she was like, hey, my wife, how are you doing? How is everything? This person had the voice of a woman, and I was like, all along you've been talking to a woman. I thought that it was a man. So sometimes also don't jump into conclusion. Do not jump into conclusion, start judging people. Me, like, because anyway, me, I'm not yet married, and I know sometimes when I get married, I think I'll stop calling like my two friends like those sweet names. I think I should just call them their direct name. Like my girlfriend, I just call her Esther, and my other friend, I should just call him Gabriel, so that my husband could know that these are my wife's friend. To not bring any misunderstanding in between the two of us, because there are some limits where you have to reach on naming your friends, because sometimes people, it's hard. Some people, when they already misunderstood you, they will take it that way. There are some people that it's so hard for them to convince them. They have gone through a lot. Their mind has been traumatized by people who have cheated on them. So they will think that even you're trying to do the same thing. Yet, don't forget, guys, to subscribe to Nora's channel. How are you? And good evening. This is your girl Nora. Yes, I'm a Ugandan and I live in Saudi Arabia. So those are the things that you should be very, very careful when you're telling someone or calling them. Kubanga abantu abamu tebabitegeererako ddala ddala abantu abamu tebabitegeererako ddala. When you call someone your darling, someone will be like, why calling him darling? Esther. Esther, that day when I called her, she was like, hey, my wife, I've just spoken to you. Suddenly you really mean that you miss me? Should I come back? This person realized that I've messed up. So that's why also sometimes they say, don't be too quick to judge. Hi, Andreas. Ooh. Hello, Andreas. How are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to Nora's live stream. Guys, don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Kindly support my videos and support this channel. This girl needs your support. Like, support is somewhere more today. Hey, don't mind me. I love also speaking my language because I miss my language so much. Yeah, I miss my language so much. So sometimes don't get worked up and like, why is I hate when speaking my language? What word again that I realized that made someone to do what? Misunderstand me. What word? What word did I use then? Someone was like, this, I think it has gone too far, and I think this is where it has. Who did I call? What did I say exactly? What are you saying? So I'm saying, my dear Andreas, because you were not here, you just arrived. I was saying that some people misunderstand the word love. When someone tells them they love them, they think they really mean it. sometimes when someone tells you I love you, it does not mean they love you. It's just an expression word, just to for you to feel good. If you are feeling weak, can you make me your moderator? Okay, Andrew Reyes. There you go. There you go. So that's what I was saying, that when someone tells you something, you may think they really, really love you, but they don't. It's just And I was telling you guys also that me and my siblings, we have names that we give each other's. Hey, while we give each other's name, I think one day I will also give my future husband a name. Oh, you look nice. Shukran Habibti. Thank you. Thank you so much, my dear friend. My wrist is itchy. Thank you. Andreas, are you from the Philippines? Are you from Philippines? So anyway, guys, tell me, what name do you call yourselves? What name? What was that word that you used that made someone feel confused and they felt like you've been doing something behind their back, yet you haven't been doing anything? Kindly tell me and comment below. I just subscribed. Thank you, my dear Andreas Maro. I thank you so much. I was asking Andreas, are you from the Philippines? So, when I'm worried, you see how gossiping is too sweet. I'm even sitting next to my clothes that I just have been folding. But anyway, guys, if one day I call you my darling, because sometimes I come here, I call you guys my in-laws, my sisters-in-law, my husbands, because I don't know who is who. That. That, oh, my Wi-Fi. Oh, my wife. Oh, I might be at the power outage. Oh, so you mean your battery is running low? Ooh, don't worry, there's no problem. Thank you so much, Andreas. Thank you, Webalokubedao. Go and charge your phone. Hey, on Abdul. Vote what? Do you pull? What do you mean? What do you mean? Do a pull, miss? What do you mean a pull? Kindly explain. Abdul Aziz is saying that vote. I vote for what? What are we voting for? What should I vote for? I'm voting for who? Guys, to be honest, I haven't reached the appropriate age that votes. Do a poll, miss. Hi, Abdul. How are you? How are you doing, Aziz? Abdullah bin bin. Actually, I saw this name Aziz bin, and then I realized there's my friend recently. Should Nonyeko kwa sisi. Thank you and goodbye. Financial Ministry. Financial Minister. So how are you who is saying Nora? How are you doing? How is your evening? How is your morning? Some people are going to church right now because it's already 5 in the morning in the USA. Yes, for them they are going to church. My friend has just sent me a message. She was like, Nora, morning. So they are going to church. Me, I'm here. But anyway, one day when I go home, I'll go to church. God knows it. You know, sometimes when you go to church, there's a way how you feel. You feel your body warmed up with the Holy Spirit. You feel free. You feel like all the chains are breaking. Everything that has been holding you back, it's breaking. The moment you tell yourself, I'm going to church, you dress up, you go there. You meet other people, you're smiling like you don't have problem. You know one thing I love about church? It's like someone who said yesterday that if you want a husband, you go to church or you go to the mosque, find a religious man. And then in his comment, he replied, he was like, not every patient in the hospital, or not every sick patient in the hospital, they respond to the treatment. And it's true, guys. You see, sometimes you pray for a religious husband, but that husband is going to become a problem to you. Just pray for someone that gives you peace, someone that understands your language. You know, when you find a man or a woman who understands your language, not your language of talking, but your language of you, your understanding, they know you. The people who know you today, you're happy, they know, this thing will not please my partner. That's the language that we all understand. That if you find someone who does not understand that, and then before you're there saying that, I need a religious man. No. Pray for someone who gives you peace. Pray for a husband or a wife who brings peace and joy. Because guys, there's no one who wants to live with someone who traumatizes your life. Someone who is like a nightmare to you. Even if you're with your friends and then they tell you your wife is coming, you feel like you want to run away. Run for your life. Run for your life, eh? But just pray for someone who gives you joy. Dora, maisha ni mazuri ni uto.